So the two myths that were explored was the meaning of words should not be allowed to vary or change, or some languages are just not good enough. So when it comes to these myths, I've actually never really heard anyone ever actually think these myths. Um, when it came to the first myth, I actually really began to think about symbols, and what these symbols mean. And I think the best example I can think of when it comes to that is perhaps the swastika. Um, when it was spawned, it was if I recall, it was meant to be this whole peaceful religion, and then it was perverted, and so then the argument gets made once more because the religion is still around. If we should even change it, or it should be altered, but that was the thing that I took away from the most when it came to having that myth or that comparison. And some of the last sentences, if I remember correctly, was individuals do not really make words what they really want them to make, which is false. If individuals want to make this whole type of language in the form of like slang or anything like that, I mean, people have done them. The second one that was done was some languages are just not good enough, which now that's something. I don't think it's the fact that people believe that some languages are not good enough. I think it's the whole prospect of, hey, so this is done. Not this is done. It's the whole prospect of, okay, so I learned this language. I don't want to learn a whole different other language, and I think that's where this whole, I think, mentality comes from. Um, it's it's been sort of noted that since I've been in school. I'm not sure if it's been like that with every other person, but English is a boiling pot when it comes to languages. Um, it's taken it's taken it's taken pieces and bits from Latin. It's taken pieces and bits from French. It's taken pieces and bits from Spanish. It's taken pieces and bits from every form of language that I'm sure that's been out there in every form of language in general. So I mean, I haven't really ever heard that it's inferior, but more like just people are just like lazy to learn it. Yeah.